Okay. Good evening. You'll have to forgive my speaking. I am getting over a bit of sickness. However, I am looking forward to treating you today. I have your chart right here. Unfortunately, yes, we still do use charts. I'm looking to get me one of those creamy keyboards. Let me go ahead and start. A little bit of sanitizer. Bit of hand cream. Okay, I have a few things to set up. There is some weird girl out in my office right now trying to sell me some earbuds. I'm actually going to turn her over to you just for a few moments, and we'll be back and get this process started, okay? Hola mi familia. Before we begin tonight's video, I am very proud to introduce tonight's sponsor, Raycon. I've worked with Raycon multiple times over many years, but just in case you missed the memo, Raycon is a lifestyle audio brand that offers premium sound, comfort, and style at an affordable price. Their everyday earbuds are designed for all-day comfort, and with Mother's Day coming up, there is not a better time to treat her or yourself to Raycon's everyday earbuds. And because, let's face it, Mom takes care of work, family, cleaning, and Lord knows what else, doesn't she deserve a moment to relax? And Raycon's latest model is better than ever. I mean, 32 hours of battery life and multi-point connectivity, allowing pairing with 2 devices at once. And Raycon's everyday earbuds come at half the price of other premium audio brands. I use my everyday earbuds when working out, working outside, or just needing a moment away from the kids. I love their affordability and durability, with their newest model featuring dust-proof and their sweat and water resistance. And not to mention Raycon's quick charge function, with just 10 minutes of charging yielding 90 minutes of battery. Raycon's everyday earbuds offer a vibrant spectrum of colors and cases, with my favorite being the purple violet buds and the dreamy clouds everyday protective case. And if for some reason you're unhappy with your Raycons, Lord knows you won't be, they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy, no questions asked. And right now you can click the link in my description or go to buyraycon.com/karunasatoriasmr for 20% off site-wide. Brought to you by Raycon. That's buyraycon.com/karunasatoriasmr to get 20% off site-wide. Thank you so much, Raycon, for sponsoring tonight's video, and let's just get right into it, family. Alright. Oh no, honey, I'm not in a bad mood. I am just trying to get everything situated so we can give you a proper appointment. Can you go ahead just to verify a few things for me today? Can you give me your full name? I just want to make sure. Should be properly put into the computer. Yes. Okay. And you're here for... Okay. Alright, I think I've got it situated. Go ahead and just gonna take a few moments here to give you a quick look down. Can you open your mouth for me? I'm going to be putting a bright light on you right now. Okay, bright light. Okay. Alright, that works just fine. You're gonna see me do a little spray. Just want to make sure you and I are both not spreading any bacteria towards one another. I'm going to go ahead and put on just one glove. Just one glove to treat. Alright, sweet pea, I'm gonna go ahead and check your heart rate. It's okay if you feel some anxiety for these appointments. It's kind of miscellaneous. Nothing is really getting specific to your consistency in a day of the routines that you hold. Alright, go ahead and take a deep breath for me. Again, you take a deep breath for me. Okay, I'm going to step up and lean over you. Can you go ahead and take a deep breath for me? And again. Okay, last but not least, can I see your right wrist here? Okay, heart is good. And judging by your history here, you have a little bit of trouble falling asleep, or staying asleep, waking up in the middle of the night. You've also had trouble with a little bit of stress and anxiety, correct? Sure. Is that managed with medication? There doesn't seem to be much listed on your chart. Okay. Yeah, it's no problem. Nothing can totally be updated regardless. Alright, so I'm going to be doing a few tests today. And what I'm going to be doing is as simple as doing a little bit of light, what we call triggers. I'm going to be just having you watch me. I'm going to check a little bit around the nose. Let me actually start with the nose. One must know where the nose goes. Take one of my pointers here, and I'm just going to do a few tests, okay? So obviously this is the nose. Let's go ahead and count the open pores on this nose, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna do one thing. Just stay focused. Look at the nose. Not my nose. Look at this nose. Okay? Let's go ahead and count these pores on the nose again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fantastic. Let me look in here. I swear I need to get a new box of gloves. The staff here are relentless. Can't get them to do much of anything these days. But regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and start sanitizing once more. Again, I'm just not trying to spread any bacteria to you. Okay, coming up to the front of your face. Is that okay? Good. Thought about doing this procedure standing up. Procedure, yes, technically we call what I'm doing a procedure right now. Can you go ahead and look up for me? I'm just gonna press. Okay. Other side, can you go ahead and look up for me? I'm just gonna press. Why do we call it a procedure? Well, technically I'm trying to put you to sleep right now. Anything that causes a bodily reaction from a doctor ultimately is a procedure if the idea is to cause a different outcome than what you're properly experiencing right now. Okay. Alright. We're gonna take different route this time. I want you to look at my nose, and in your peripheral vision, you're going to see this nose again. Go ahead and look right here at my nose. Okay, just look. Keep looking right here at my nose. We're going to count backwards. Do you remember how many holes are on the pores on the nose? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and redo that. Look right here at the center of my nose, and in your peripheral, you're going to see the nose that I used earlier. We're going to count backwards again from 11. Ready? 1 minute. 1 moment. Look right here at my nose. Okay. Here we go. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very good. Just taking a look at that, okay? Okay. Press. Okay. You're doing very good. Here we go. Get this. Okay. Followed by right on the. Okay. Sounds about right. Let's see. Let me look back actually. Let's take a moment. Look at your folder here. We'll sanitize. Alright, and sanitize. You can look wherever you'd like for this one. We're actually made it a little over halfway into the examination. Okay. Should have kept my other glove on for this one, but that's alright. It's nothing we can't technically work out. It's a little bit more difficult when we get onto this side. Just because it's a little bit harder to see. Just checking if there's more light coming into that side of your vision. That side of your vision. So, there we go. I'm gonna sneeze. One moment, thank you for that. And you know what we have to do now that I've sneezed. You're wondering why I'm not well, we only need little bits at a time. If I continuously put alcohol into my hands over and over and over at multiple points of the day, well, I'd probably have no upper layer of my epidermis, so let's go ahead and continue with our testing. Go and properly put on my... The idea is to properly put on my right hand this leather glove. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna take both of these being properly sanitized, this stick of butter. I'm just gonna kind of go around and do a few testing. If I had a marker with me, I'd use a marker. I'd use a marker on it. Okay, let's try it on the other side and see how this does with the white glue. Okay. See, it doesn't seem to get the same effect that I'm looking for. If I try back to this side. It's slippery, that butter. Very slippery, but alright, let's move on to our final test. Go ahead and find out where I put everything. Good, it's right here. Right here? What rhymes with right here? I'm gonna do a different type of testing, okay? I've got very typical toothpicks. Pretty typical toothpicks. I'm gonna take this here. I want you to, I'm gonna go around where your ear might be. I'm gonna, like that. I'm going to go ahead and come back in, and I'm just going to good. What do you sense? You feel any sensation on your ear? Can you imagine something sharp? Poke. What about it? Let me try the other side now. So if I came in and just around and went around and kind of... Do you think you could possibly imagine if I took this very closely and I just... Can you feel the sharp effect? Or the sensation around the ear? Something sharp, something on the lobe. I possibly can. What about? Let me take a simple brush and a simple brush, and we just went. We went back on this side. I did the same thing, ultimately, respectively, and went like that, and I came around and I went. Well, let's go ahead and technically write down several findings. However, keep looking for my clipboard and I can't seem to ever find it, but almost. Honestly, if you're interested, sixth, then we'd be okay. I mean, we would technically be okay, you know what I mean? Technically. Alright, my dear. Last but not least, other hand. Okay. It was so nice to have you here today. I really appreciate our time together. I hope that in due time you can schedule another appointment with me. It's okay completely if you feel like your symptoms have not let up within a day. However, if they haven't cleared up in the next 48 hours, I'd appreciate you give our office a call, okay? I really appreciate your time and your effort, and I really hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful response.